Have you ever paused to consider how the past shapes the present and influences the future? It's a question that we often overlook in our fast-paced lives, yet it's one that holds immense value. The past isn't just a series of isolated events, neatly boxed away in the annals of time. Instead, it's a continuous, ever-evolving story that informs our present and sets the course for our future. History, in its essence, is a tapestry woven with threads of human triumphs, tragedies, ambitions, and dreams. It's a testament to our collective journey, a journey marked by events that have left indelible imprints on the fabric of humanity. Today, we stand at a unique vantage point, where we can look back and trace the path we've tread, from the grandeur of empires that once ruled vast territories to the quiet whispers of revolutions that brought about radical change. Each event has played a pivotal role in shaping the world as we know it. In the next few moments, we'll embark on a journey through time, exploring 10 such significant historical events that have shaped the contours of the modern world. These aren't just events, they are turning points, moments where the course of history pivoted, setting us on the path we tread today. From the intellectual awakening of the Renaissance, the seismic shifts of the Industrial Revolution, the world-altering conflicts of the two world wars, to the dawn of the digital age, each event has left a distinct mark on our world. We'll delve into the depths of these events, uncovering how they've influenced our societies, our cultures, our politics, and even our daily lives. We'll uncover the threads that connect us to our past, threads that are woven into the very fabric of our present. So are you ready to embark on this journey? Are you ready to see the world through the lens of the past, to understand how the echoes of yesterday resonate in the world of today? Dive into the past with me to explore the events that have led to the world we live in today. The Renaissance, a period of rebirth, brought a wave of cultural, artistic, political, and economic change that still resonates today. This vibrant epoch, emerging from the Middle Ages, marked a significant shift in human history. Imagine a world where the invention of the printing press revolutionized communication, propelling the spread of ideas at an unprecedented pace. This was the Renaissance. Moreover, this era bore witness to the exploration of new continents. Adventurous souls ventured beyond known horizons, ultimately knitting together the world as we know it, a process we now call globalization. The Renaissance was not just about advances in technology and exploration. It was a time that celebrated human potential, encouraging intellectual curiosity and creative expression. It was an era that emphasized the power of the individual, a notion that underpins much of our modern society. The Renaissance, with its emphasis on human potential and achievement, continues to shape our world. The Industrial Revolution, a period of rapid industrial growth, dramatically altered societies and economies. This era, spanning from the late 18th to early 19th centuries, saw the advent of factories, replacing the old system of handicrafts. These factories, with their mechanized production lines, boosted manufacturing output at an unprecedented rate. Urbanization followed as people flocked to cities in search of work. This shift from rural to urban living brought about significant social changes, including the emergence of a new working class. But the Industrial Revolution was not just about factories and urbanization. It was also a time of astonishing technological progress, marked by inventions like the steam engine and telegraph, which revolutionized transportation and communication. Such advancements have had a lasting impact, leading ultimately to today's industrial and technological landscapes. From skyscrapers to smartphones, the fingerprints of the Industrial Revolution are everywhere. The Industrial Revolution laid the foundation for our modern economy and way of life. World War I, a devastating global conflict, reshaped political and societal structures worldwide. This war, spanning from 1914 to 1918, forever changed the course of history. The war's aftermath saw a significant shift in global power dynamics. The once dominant empires of Europe, the German, Austro-Hungarian, Russian, and Ottoman, crumbled, paving the way for new nations and the rise of the United States as a world power. In the war's wake, nationalism surged, sparking a wave of independence movements and the formation of numerous new countries. This war also marked the beginning of a new political climate, with ideologies such as communism and fascism gaining ground. The Treaty of Versailles, a peace treaty perceived by many as unjust, sowed the seeds of resentment that would later fuel World War II. In essence, World War I set the stage for the world as we know it today. World War I continues to echo in the political and social structures of today. The Great Depression, a severe worldwide economic depression, changed economic policies and perspectives. It was more than just a financial catastrophe, it was a turning point in economic theory and policy. The Depression shattered the idea that free markets could self-regulate without government intervention. This led to the rise of Keynesian economics, named after the British economist John Maynard Keynes, who argued that governments should spend money to stimulate economic growth, especially during downturns. The Great Depression also paved the way for the establishment of welfare states. Governments across the world realized they had a role in protecting their citizens from the harsh realities of economic fluctuations. Social security, unemployment benefits, and other social safety nets were introduced, creating a buffer between individuals and economic calamities. Fast forward to the present day, these policies and theories derived from the Depression era continue to shape our economic practices. The lessons learned from the Great Depression continue to influence economic thinking and policy. World War II, the deadliest conflict in human history, ushered in the atomic age and a new geopolitical landscape. This war, unparalleled in its devastation, saw the introduction of nuclear weapons, a force so potent it changed the course of warfare and global politics forever. The United States' deployment of atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan marked the horrifying dawn of the atomic age. The devastation caused by these weapons led to a worldwide scramble to harness this new power, sparking an arms race that lasts to this day. The end of the war also saw the birth of the United Nations, a global organization formed with the hope of preventing such a catastrophic conflict from happening again. The UN's formation marked a significant shift towards international cooperation and diplomacy. World War II and the atomic age continue to shape international relations and debates on nuclear power. The echoes of this era are still heard in today's geopolitical arena, as nations grapple with the legacy of nuclear weapons and the pursuit of global peace. The Civil Rights Movement, a struggle for social justice and equality, dramatically reshaped societal norms and laws. This pivotal period, spanning the mid-20th century, witnessed people of all colors and creeds standing up against systemic injustice and inequality. It was a time of profound change, as the United States, and indeed the world, began to confront the deep-seated racism that had been a part of society for far too long. The Civil Rights Movement led to monumental legislative changes, most notably the end of legal racial segregation. This era also ignited a wave of empowerment among marginalized groups, not just within the United States, but across the globe. The movement's leaders, like Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks, became beacons of hope and resilience, inspiring countless others to join the fight for equality. The impact of this movement is still felt today, as it continues to shape discussions on social justice and equality. The Civil Rights Movement continues to inspire and inform the ongoing fight for equality. The digital revolution, a shift from mechanical and analog technology to digital, has transformed every aspect of our lives. This profound metamorphosis started with the rise of computers, machines initially so large they filled entire rooms, now so compact they fit in our pockets. These powerful devices have become the backbone of our society, aiding in everything from everyday tasks to complex scientific research. Parallel to the growth of computers, the internet emerged, birthing a global network of interconnected devices. It revolutionized the way we communicate, learn, and share information, breaking down geographical barriers and creating a truly global community. These two developments gave birth to digital communication, changing how we interact and connect with one another. Emails replaced letters, social media reshaped our social interactions, and video calls enabled face-to-face communication across continents. The digital revolution has given rise to the information age, shaping our world in ways we could have never imagined. From the way we work, learn, play, and even love, every corner of our existence has been touched by this remarkable revolution. The fall of the Berlin Wall, a symbol of the end of the Cold War, marked a turning point in history. This monumental event, taking place on November 9, 1989, was more than just the crumbling of concrete. It signified the end of the division of East and West Germany, a separation that had lasted for over 4 decades. For the people, it was a victorious moment, an affirmation that the ideals of democracy and freedom had won over oppressive regimes. The reunification of Germany set off a domino effect, inspiring other Eastern European countries to demand their own freedom. In the wake of the wall's fall, the landscape of global politics underwent a seismic shift. Democracy spread like wildfire, transforming countries and cultures. Today, the world we know is deeply shaped by the echoes of that momentous event. The fall of the Berlin Wall continues to symbolize the triumph of freedom over oppression. History is not just a record of the past, it's a guide to understanding the present and shaping the future. As we come to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the incredible journey we've embarked on together. We revisited 10 pivotal historical events, from the transformative era of the Renaissance to the technological breakthroughs of the digital revolution. Each event, like a stone thrown into the pond of time, created ripples that continue to shape our world today. The Industrial Revolution, World Wars, the Civil Rights Movement, the fall of the Berlin Wall. These are not just chapters in a dusty old history book. They're the building blocks of our current reality, the foundations of our societal norms, our technologies, and our global relationships. The past is a rich tapestry, woven with threads of triumph and tragedy, progress and pain. And it's up to us, the weavers of the present, to learn from these patterns as we continue to create our own future. By understanding the past, we can better navigate the present and shape the future. History, after all, is the story of us.